Hey everyone, how are y'all? Betty Joe, how are you? Sally Mae, how are you tonight? Shishi, how are you? Let me get all my stuff pulled up here. Avery, how are you? Alright, y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way in. Put your chat on live chat so you can see all the comments. Shishi, I'm doing okay. Gotta charge my phone because I've done ran the battery down. Avery and Betty Joe, how are y'all?
Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna mute for just 1 second because I'm still just getting settled in the house. So just like just a few seconds.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, Betty Joe, how are you?
Good.
Oh my god, y'all are only like one sided in my ears for some reason. What the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah, I can only hear y'all on one side.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is it. What? Okay, Betty Joe, say something.
Hello.
Oh my god, you're still one sided. Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would bug you.
why is it only.
Is it working?
Oh, this is irritating. I have to have y'all on both sides. Hold
What's
on a minute.
wrong?
I can only hear y'all on the left side. I can't hear y'all on the right side.
Oh no.
Oh my god, hold on. Hold on a second.
We're holding.
Okay, wait, y'all say something?
Is it working?
Okay, there we go.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah, I had to unplug y'all and then plug y'all back in.
We knew you'd get it.
You guys, I gotta tell you, I am. Have you ever heard of? It's called methylprednisolone, and it's
What is the generic name for it?
Medrol.
Mm,
Methyl. It's methylprednisolone, and it's steroids, and you take six
oh,
on the first
that's like
day.
prednisone, right?
I don't
Sort.
know.
Wait, Methyl. Spell the last part of it.
Okay, METHYL,
Oh
and
shit.
then prednisolone.
Spell that out for me, please. Hey, Courtney.
Spell the whole.
Medrolone.
It's steroid, ain't it?
I think it's prednisone. I don't know. But you
It
take
is. Wait, it's a synthetic glucocorticoid primarily prescribed as an anti-inflammatory or an immunosuppressive.
and you take 6 tablets the first day, 5 tablets the second day, 4 tablets the third day, 3 the fourth day, 2 the fifth day, and then 1 the sixth day. Have
Yeah.
you ever heard of this?
Yeah. But
Have you guys
Jeez.
ever taken it?
No, it's all it is an anti-inflammatory. I mean, it's for inflammation, allergies, adrenal problems, arthritis, blood, bone marrow problems, eye vision problems, lung and breathing, lupus, skin conditions, kidney problems, ulcerative colitis, flare-ups, and multiple sclerosis.
Well,
It,
I have MS, but so I maybe that's why he gave it to me, but I'm on day I just finished day 4.
That's probably why you have headaches. Hey, Commander, how are you?
No, this is supposed to take my headaches away. I'm taking this, and I'm taking azithromycin.
Okay, that's an antibiotic.
Yeah, it says generic for Zithromax, 6-pack. I think he
Yeah,
called it
it's
a
Z-Pack.
Z.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Z-Pack, yeah.
Well, these other pills though that I was telling you about. Listen, I have had the energy of a 16-year-old. Like I cannot. It is like I am on crack, y'all. It
Hey,
is.
King.
Because it's making you feel better.
I feel so good, but you guys don't understand. Like I need to be on this all the time because
But you can't be on it all the time, though.
No.
but I'm even driving better. Like I am like
Yeah.
I'm like
we're not gonna
flying down the road. Like you guys just don't understand. I can't sit still. I cannot sit in a chair for more than 2 minutes without having to get up and move and wiggle or walk around.
You're like a chicken o' crack.
I'm serious. It's like I've never used crack in my life, so I don't know, but I feel like I'm on crack. Like
Hey, Elsie, how are you?
it is crazy.
King, she is taking methylprednisolone. It's basically just an anti-inflammatory.
I think it's prednisone, but I don't know. Man, I'm telling you, like these things are. I don't even think this should be legal because what I have been experiencing, holy moly. I could come, if I hadn't been in the hospital, I could clean everybody in this chat room's house.
Okay,
in one
well,
day.
I got first dibs. You can come clean mine.
I mean, it is, I haven't felt like this since I was 16 years old. I'm telling you, this is great. Like, this is great.
It does say, though, that medication is associated with severe side effects, including headaches. And you were having headaches like a couple of days ago.
Yeah, that's probably, well, that's what I went into the doctor for was headaches and, and then I have Lyme disease, I have MS, I have all the, I got all that good stuff.
You're just a whole hot mess.
Yeah, I'm like literally falling apart.
Yeah, she's even talking clearer tonight.
Yeah. So look, check this out. Who was I talking to earlier? I think it was damn Jason, and he was like, "Your voice doesn't sound shaky," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You know how your voice always sounds shaky? Well, that's from the MS." And I'm like, "Yeah, but," and he's like, "Yeah, you're clear. You like." I'm like, "What?" Okay, so I'm calling this doctor to tell him I need to be on these all my life.
Okay, so Commander said, Avery, I'm no longer able to take prednisone ever. I'm tapped out, but it was great while it lasted.
See?
And then she said it makes you feel normal.
I do. I'm telling you, I haven't had energy like this. Like, oh my God. I took my laptop with me to the hospital. I've done written 2 books.
Y'all, she is.
She's on one.
I am so well. Well, I just wanted to clarify this so that you guys know that I have not taken to using crack cocaine. I'm just on these great pills. So, I mean, I just wanted to tell you guys this and that's the other thing too, is I cannot stop talking. I can't stop talking.
You haven't taken a breath.
And I don't need to breathe. I don't even need to breathe.
Elsie, I know she says she drives better. Oh, Lord.
Look, my driving is so good right now.
King says she's even posted word in Discord.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
This is like, I don't know. This is like, I want to know how I can be on this every day, like for the rest of my life.
You can't be on that every day. You can't.
Yeah, but my voice even sounds better, y'all. Like I don't sound like a crackly old dying woman.
You're so
I'm laughing so hard I'm crying right now.
I mean, this has been a trip for me.
Yeah.
This has been 4 days of like bliss. I can't stop talking. I'll have to mute.
She took a half a second to take a half a breath. She
Jaden probably told you to shut up.
I will literally, no, I've been going and talking to the nurses because I got to talk right now. Like, it's bad,
Well,
you guys.
you should have been doing lives in.
I could have from the hospital, but I'm serious. I wrote 2 damn books. I don't know if they make any sense, but I did.
Oh, God.
But
Okay, do you need to have them proofread before you
Yeah.
send them to an actual proofreader?
oh, yeah. Oh, so show. Yeah. So show.
They're gonna look at that book and say, "What in the hell?"
I'm telling you know what? I'm calling the doctor on Monday and I'm asking him, how can I be on this for the rest of my life? Because this is great. Like,
Yeah,
this
but eventually your body would get used to it and
Yeah.
it wouldn't work no more.
No.
of course, because nothing good ever lasts, right?
Nope.
Hey, Scott, how are you?
But if I talk too much during this live, just tell me to shut up. I won't take offense because I've had to tell myself to shut up a gazillion times.
I mean, if I need to tell you to shut up, I will in a very kind of, sort of polite way.
Just say, Avery, you're talking too damn much.
But it's more fun just to tell you to shut the hell up.
Well, that too. And I'll be like, okay.
Oh, hold on. Can you see the screen? What Commander said?
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is I can read better. It's a steroid. Typically makes you gain weight and look up hunchback syndrome. Well, I don't want hunchback syndrome or the weight gain. No. Look, I don't even have my glasses on and I just read that shit like a boss.
Oh my God, no. I need your doctor's name and phone number and tell him do not give you any.
So no more.
Hey, Princess Megan, how are you?
Avery's cut off.
This is Avery on Substantive. Hello.
Oh my God, girl. Hey, Meta Mom, how are you? Let me go back to my chat, make sure I miss nobody because I've been laughing and I literally am crying right now.
So sorry, but I had to share.
Oh. Ministry, how are you? Okay, so how is Jaden doing?
He's doing really, really good. So it got a little bad because whenever his chait won't flush, usually like the other times it was always really bad. Like that's when they would find a blockage, like a tumor or something.
Mhm.
But this time it was just that because it just wasn't flushing right, and so sepsis had started to set in. But they changed it out, and then they were running like really strong antibiotics on him, and we're home now. We just got home like an hour ago, and it's good. He's good. He's asleep. He's got pain pills. He's got pain medication, but I doubt I'll give it to him because
Right. Yeah. Well, at least he's doing better.
Yeah, he's doing good. So he's got a whole new chait tube, so that should last, at least because as he grows, they have to, But he's a big man, so for 14.
Right.
But usually they last a couple of years.
At least the sepsis wasn't worse than what it was, though.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, because one time before, this is years ago, his chait tube was too big for him, and it pulled his appendix into his intestines, and he went so septic that we almost lost him. He was on life support. It was pretty bad. Yeah. But this time it was not that bad. But his dad is on hospice now.
Wait, Jaden's dad is?
Yes.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's been fighting colon and intestinal cancer since 2019.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I actually just found that out about a week ago.
Well, that sucks. So hopefully, I mean, we all know what hospice means, so
yeah.
Yep. So we'll keep him in our prayers. And does Jada know that?
He does. Uh-huh. He
Okay.
does now. He went and spent a weekend with his dad about 3, 4 weekends ago,
Mhm.
and he was by himself. His dad was in a lot of pain, kind of scared him a little bit. He
Yeah.
hasn't wanted to go back, you know.
Well, he
And
probably doesn't understand the whole thing either.
I, I don't think that he needs to see him like that because
Right.
I don't want him to have those memories, you know.
Yeah, I get that too.
But to
Uh,
all, Joe Louis, but I gotta make a statement, a public service announcement to all my
wait,
haters.
should I be scared?
No, to all my haters out there who think that I will no longer be protected because his dad is on hospice. Just know that his dad has brothers. I'm still fully protected.
Oh, that's just people running their traps. That's all that is. Let's see. I just missed a comment that I was. Oh, Betty Joe. Ministry of Defense wants to know how Bubbles is doing.
Bad as ever.
Oh my God, that baby is not
Not changed.
bad.
She has not changed.
She's perfect.
Okay. Y'all say so. I'm gonna start videoing her. And I'm gonna put them in Discord.
You have, and we've seen her do no wrong.
Oh well, you're gonna see the change.
So, I mean,
I got new pictures of my granddaughter. I need to put them in Discord for you guys to see.
I'm
She
gonna
reminds me so much of Bubbles.
yeah.
Just she
She
has
got that yeah,
blonde hair.
too.
The only difference is she has blonde hair and Bubbles has brown hair.
Yeah.
well,
She
if I
got
ever had grandbabies, I'd be posting my pictures too, but, you know,
you will. Give it time.
don't ever look like it. Settle for the damn grandpupper as far as that goes. Damn. I mean, he's just like a baby, but I'm sorry, y'all. I am delinting my leggings. If y'all hear that noise.
The dog is gonna get you, cat.
God.
Yeah. I had to fight with her again. Going to bed.
What am I drinking, Sally Mae? The Coke. I don't have any. Uh, I haven't had a Red Bull since the other night when I was live, I think. I could use one though, but
Hey, Vapor told me that Red Bulls make him go to sleep too, just like they do me, or well, the one that I've had. But
well, I wish they would make me go to sleep.
isn't that weird that they do the opposite? Like,
Some people, certain people, it affects different. That's it. Just
But y'all gotta understand though, I literally run on caffeine and nicotine.
yeah,
Like that's what
different.
fuels my body every single day. If I didn't have nicotine and caffeine, Scarlet would be hell on earth.
I have a cup of coffee in one hand and a cigarette in the other right now.
See, I can't do coffee. That's,
Oh God, I love coffee. Oh, I love it.
I mean, I probably could drink it if I didn't have anything
I didn't.
else, and I have to be in a coffee mood. But yeah, I don't like coffee that much.
If you guys can hear my dogs barking, I'm sorry. They're actually pretty far away from me, but they're very excited. So I don't know if you can hear them or not.
I
Yeah,
don't hear.
I don't hear them.
Okay, good.
Okay, so Commander said, Avery, because of my ADHD, coffee and things like that make me sleepy. Jana, how are you?
Hey, Jana. Well, maybe that's because people always say, how do I drink coffee all the time? Because like I can drink 2 cups of coffee and go to bed. And like,
Ugh.
people always ask me, how do you do that? And I'm like, hell if I know.
Yeah, my mom used to do that. Drink coffee all day long, all night long, and still go to bed.
I don't
Yeah.
see how people drink coffee like that, though. Oh my God.
Yep. 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 The only time I didn't drink coffee is when I was pregnant.
Sally Mae said, Avery, you're making me tired.
I think the only
How
time
am I making her tired when I am wired? I mean, I'm ready to go. Let's go somewhere. Come on, let's all go somewhere because I'm ready.
Okay,
Like
well,
I don't
you
need
get
to
in your
sleep.
vehicle and you take us for a ride around Alabama.
Okay,
No,
'cause I
don't do
don't.
that because Shaden's there and he needs you there.
I'm.
So don't leave.
Oh well. Okay. Well. Well. Now I'm confused.
okay,
We'll wait till he's better.
be quiet for 5 minutes. You won't be confused.
I can't be quiet. I got to mute to be quiet.
Oh my god. Okay, so yes, when Jaden gets better, where he can be at home by himself, the uh, you can ride us around Alabama.
Yeah, I'll tell the doctor to give me another one of these prescriptions, and
Oh
because
Lord.
I don't even need sleep with these pills. I like I don't even know what to tell you guys.
You will okay. You will think that until you crash and sleep for like 2 days straight.
Yep. Once
Do you
you're
think
done
that's
with them.
gonna
Yep.
happen?
Do you not
Yep.
remember what you told me like a couple of weeks ago, Scarlett? You're going to crash because you haven't had any sleep, and then I crashed and slept for like over 11 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't slept night before last. So Wednesday night, Thursday night, I didn't sleep at all. Today, I slept all damn day. You're gonna eventually,
Yep.
if you stay up long enough, you will crash.
And I was showing all the nurses my prescription because I was like, I am not a crackhead. I just want you to know this is what I'm taking. I showed all the nurses because
Jana's like, Lord,
They
what kind of
probably
pills? Jana, it's
freak.
methylprednisone.
it's good stuff, Anna.
The
She
nurse
is
probably thought you were crazy.
wired.
It's good stuff, girl.
They're
You
probably,
get you some.
Betty Joe, I would have loved to have
probably
been a
telling
fly
you,
on the wall in that hospital with her.
listen, they probably were telling each other, get this crazy woman away from me.
Oh God. And so today I posted in Discord about this. You guys, I felt so bad. This was like terrible, horrible mom fail. So they have Hulu in there. Huh. So I decided to watch a horror movie. And it's about this well, she's supposed to be a woman, but she looks pretty young and she's like living in her family home alone because it makes her feel comfortable, but then aliens and creatures start coming out and at nighttime, and I think maybe she killed her family or something. Well, so you know how the hospital remote is that like on that cord, for the TV,
Yeah.
and so and the light was off, because Jane was sleeping and I was listening, and this monster come out. No, 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 no. The lady was breastfeeding a baby. Wait, this is a whole other movie. Shit,
Oh,
I'm on the whole other movie.
Lord
The lady was
Jesus.
the lady was breastfeeding her baby, and she was looking out the window, and something jumped up in the window, and I jumped, and the remote flew out of my hand and hit Jaden square in the head.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
You should.
I was so ashamed. I kissed him, so I was like, "Oh my, I am so sorry." I couldn't believe it.
Okay, so Scott says sleep medications for Avery. Watch Friday 13th tonight.
Yeah,
Tonight is Friday 13th.
today's Friday the 13th.
Yep. Wait, is it Ministry's birthday?
Is it?
Wait, how's people? Did she say? Hold on a minute. I see Avery. Look what you done did. I done missed something in the chat. Y'all,
Okay.
oh, wait, y'all, in an hour and a half, I will be a year older.
Is Ministry male or female?
Hold on, I'll put it in the back chat who it is.
Oh.
Because I had to think about it for a second because see, people will come in here and I get so used to their names and then they'll come in under a different name and then I always forget and I have to think about, like, I know who they are, but I got to think about who they are because
Okay.
Cats does that to me too.
Oh, I don't know. Cats has another one.
Cats is a different name in Discord.
Oh, Unicorn. Yeah.
And so I always forget that. Okay, in back chat who it is.
Okay.
Well, shit, she put it in chat. I was trying to keep you. See, Ministry, I was trying to keep you incognito.
I was hoping it was a male so I could sing.
No, we're not having you flirt.
No, I wanted to sing Happy Birthday, Marilyn Monroe style.
No.
You guys just take all the fun out of my life.
No,
Yes, we will.
we don't need all that.
Well, then I
She
can.
said it's okay.
Oh my God. I'm not even offended because I'm too damn high.
King, I know she told us before, but I always forget because I'm so used to her coming in under 9 millimeter.
I like the 9
Uh,
millimeter name.
oh, she said if Avery sings, I'm out.
That's terrible. I don't even know if I sing good or not. That's
Yes,
horrible.
yes, we do. Yes, we do.
How? How?
We know. We know how bad you sing.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah. Sally Mae, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to be safe at all tonight.
Oh.
So I've been looking for updates on Travis Decker, but I don't see anything.
Hey, Ginger. I have when I looked earlier today. Let me exit off of this. So I had Flight Radar up all day, trying to see if there's any searches going on. There was a military helicopter that was flying around in that area, did a couple of circles, and then dipped out. But I haven't really seen anything new. Just they're still searching for him.
Wow.
Now,
Well,
was that this morning? I think it was earlier this morning that I believe it was. It might have been yesterday. I posted an article in Discord that was talking about the search has now moved down into a county south of where the enchantments are.
oh
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
basically at the foothills of the enchantments is where this new county starts at, and they've got military personnel staked out along. Oh shit! What is the name of that highway? Damn it! I just exit off of Google
Oh,
Maps. Uh,
Bellevue.
it's that is it Highway 92 or 97 or something like that runs down at the foothills of the enchantments, and so they've got people or did. I don't know if they still do or not, but they had them basically staked out all along there. And then that way, if he tries to cross their line, he will be seen. They're
Oh,
trying to close in on him. That's what they're trying to do.
somebody in one of the Facebook groups posted pictures. I don't know who took the pictures, but it's of a man in the woods, and they think it's him, and he's all in green, green pants, green hoodie, green backpack. I mean, totally covered, completely like
I mean,
the color
that
of
wouldn't surprise
green.
me.
Like what do you call that color green? Like the military color green? That's the color.
He
Like the
wants
camo green.
Yeah, uh-huh. That's it.
What is it, Betty Joe?
he wants to blend in.
Right. Okay, let me find
But I do have an
next.
update on Jack and Lily. Well, not it's not really an update on the children, but it's an update on the stepfather.
Okay, what is it?
And this was on the news, and the RCMP confirmed it. So he did take a polygraph along with some others, and they're still analyzing the questions and answers. He said on the news that it went in his favor, but they said that they're still going over it. Well, he lost custody of Meadow, and he is having to do supervised visits with CPS. And so he was on the news yesterday, and he was saying that he was excited because he gets his first supervised visit through CPS to see Meadow. And he said that, yes, he lost custody of her.
Uh,
They
but
took
why
custody.
though? Why did he lose custody of her?
He didn't give a reason. In fact, he said that he's not allowed to see any of his kids.
So
But
how
see,
many
that's
kids
fair
does
because
he have
doesn't
total?
He has 2 kids with somebody else.
Oh,
yeah, he
okay.
has two others besides Meadow.
Hmm.
But that's not fair to him because nothing's proven yet.
Well, they must have a reason because they stripped him of custody and
No,
he has to do supervised visitation, so they must know something.
no, that's just how CPS works because they're trash.
Well,
That's
this is in
crazy.
Canada, though. I think it's a
They're
little
so trash.
different.
That's crazy though, because I mean, there's got to be a reason why they took.
Well, they have to give him the reason why too.
Yeah, but
He
I
didn't.
mean, he's not going to say what the reason is.
Yeah, he didn't say.
Out, say it all.
That's all. That's all he said was that he lost custody of his kids, that he hasn't got to see any of his kids yet, and that he's getting a supervised visit with Meadow here in the next couple of weeks, and he's really excited. That's all. That was the whole update.
I don't think they're ever going to find those two little kids though.
They're not going. No, I don't think so either. And I don't think the parents really done anything to him.
I mean, honestly, it's starting to look like an abduction.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've searched and searched, and they've expanded their searches around the property where the kids were last seen. They are not found anywhere. And the stepdad is claiming that he gave all of his information from his phone, location, Google Map stuff, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they apparently didn't find anything on the phone that would lead them to believe that he had anything to do with their disappearance. Hey, Vapor, how are you? So, where did these kids go? Because if they would have wandered off, it seems like they would have done found them by now, either
Mm-hmm.
still with us or not still with us.
And
Right.
I'm sorry, but CPS cannot take your kids because your other ones were
No,
abducted.
there's got to be some reason why, because you realize they went missing. What day was it? The 2nd
Yeah.
of May. So
Yep.
little over a month, almost a month and a half that they've been missing, and he's done went through the court system and lost custody of the baby.
Yeah. Well,
There's-
he said that he's not allowed to see any of his kids.
So
But-
they have. I wonder if he was already going through something with CPS
Yeah.
with the other two kids, and then all of a sudden when this happened with Jack and Lily, okay,
Mhm.
Vapor, that's fine. With Jack and Lily, then it just kind of expedited it, and you know what I mean?
I mean, that would make sense. Yeah. And if they're doing a supervised visit with Meadow, so I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be a reason. I mean, I know there's a
Right.
reason.
It's got to be something else besides these two missing.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, like I said, that's pretty damn quick.
Because look how long it took for Don and Candace to lose the boys when Summer went missing.
Right.
It took them what, like a year and a half, almost 2 years.
Well, so
Well, they were still with Don and Candace for what? How long after Summer?
That's what I'm
went
saying.
missing?
It was like a year or so after Summer went missing, and then they finally took the boys.
oh no, they took the boys about
I don't think it was
No.
a year, was it?
it was weeks after Summer was missing.
No, it was
They
long.
they removed the boys.
Wasn't it like 6 months, 5-6 months or
Yeah.
something?
No, it
Because they
it-
were. I think the boys were still there when Candace had started working on the house, wasn't they?
No, the kids
Oh,
weren't
yeah,
there.
Okay.
Because I followed this from the get go. I have to go back and look.
Yeah, they took the kids quick.
So Sally Mae said 2 months or so.
Well, because
Yeah.
also drunks and other stuff.
Okay, so Summer went missing in June.
June 5th,
Don
2021.
got arrested in October.
So
When he got arrested, those kids had been gone for quite a while already.
So he got arrested 4 months after Summer went missing.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Sally Mae would be right then, about 2 months or so after she went
It,
missing.
it was something. But it just seemed like it was longer because the way they.
Yeah, it's been so long ago. Also,
And now they got the letters saying, that they're cleared. They don't have a CAN report anymore, which a CAN is, child abuse and neglect. But here's the thing. Dawn is on the news so proudly talking about that they're cleared of, everything. But I found out that the reason that it was an agreement that they made that if they signed over their rights to the children, then all charges would be dropped.
That includes if they find Summer and she's alive. That includes her too.
And I watched the video. I watched the video of their oldest boy. They do it like they do animals, but it's an adoption video that the kids do, and they talk about themselves, and
Right.
like what their interests are, what they like, how old they are, and stuff.
So who got a hold of that video though? Because wouldn't that have been?
It's on the website. It's on their adoption website for Tennessee. There's a bunch of kids on there with videos.
It ain't just him. It's different kids.
Yeah. It's
and that's put out for the public to watch.
Yeah. In pretty much every state has them. You can look through, and if you see a child that you might want to adopt, then they even assign them a number.
It's a application, but they also do your background check.
Yeah.
Criminal record. If you have any of that, you don't get to.
Yeah, but it just seems like though I get the video and the kids talking about themselves and all this and that, because that would help match them with a set of parents. But it seems like it would not be put out to the public for anybody to watch who can just then come in and be like, oh, hey, I want to adopt that kid. You know what I'm saying? It would be within the adoption. It would be private. And then if you go in to adopt a child, then you would get to watch the videos and stuff like that, not for the public. You know what I'm saying?
It's for the public. I've watched a ton of them about kids in Alabama.
I think the reason is they're doing it like this is because they have so many kids that need a home.
Yeah.
That there's no other way for them to do it.
I don't like it. It reminds me of how they advertise animals at the shelter. I don't like it.
I don't like that. That shouldn't be public. That's like you're just putting these kids on display, letting everybody and their brother know that this child is up for adoption. Yeah. You know what I mean? No.
And that's got to embarrass a child. How do you even say to the child, okay, today's the day that you're going to do your video so that maybe a family will want you. How that's got to make the child feel a certain level of embarrassment, shame.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Commander has said in the chat, remember they said that substances were found in the vehicle, Daniel and Mom's car. Maybe he took responsibility for it.
Well, I never heard that from the authorities, but I heard that as rumor and speculation in the Facebook group.
See, I have not been on Facebook to even go through the group to see what's going on up there.
And I'm following the RCMP's Facebook page, and I watch every update they put out, whether it's written or video, and they have not confirmed that to be true. They have not given that information.
It's crazy though, because if you think about it, Jack and Lily's case is kind of similar to Summer's case.
Yep.
It really is, yeah.
Here without a trace.
Yeah.
So, the dogs tracked Summer scent to the road, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Jack and Lily. They followed their scent to the road.
And there's no explanation for anything, where they're at, what happened, nothing.
Yep.
I mean, and it's like that, I think, with, Monkey's case for a long time, and then all of a sudden, all this other information started coming out.
Yeah.
Because I always thought that it was weird that Summer went missing and then Monkey went missing, even though they were so many states apart. It was just the
Yeah.
fact that there was similarities in their looks,
Oh yeah.
and they, close to the same time,
Yep.
and all that. I, and Dawn and them out in Utah, which is right there at Idaho, and yeah, I don't know. It was just weird, those two cases also.
There's actually a lot of cases here in Alabama that I found, and they're back from like the 80s and 90s. Of
There's some
oh,
here like that right now in Louisiana. There's one girl in Shreveport.
mhm.
What is that girl's name? Is it Savannah Hale? I believe is her name.
I think so. Yeah.
That she just disappeared one
Yep.
night,
Yep. Yeah.
and they don't know what happened to her. And I was actually going to get some information and see if I could get in touch with her family, since I'm right there close to them. Hey, Dreamcatcher, how are you? And every time I go to do it, it's like another case pops up.
Yeah. Yep. There's just so many.
Yeah. I mean, if you just go to the website for Louisiana and just go through it, which most of them are down south, but they're still all over the state. There's hundreds of people, like you said, way
Hmm.
back in all the way to the 80s
Yeah.
that
Yep.
hasn't been found. Dreamcatcher, I'm doing okay.
I've always had this idea, but I've kind of like drawn up, like kind of like almost like a business plan, like of how I would do it, but it would be nonprofit. But
Hmm.
remember how they used to put the missing kids on the milk carton,
Yep.
and they stopped doing that. Well, my idea was, what if people could purchase shipping envelopes and shipping boxes that have missing kids pictures on them, because then as they travel and go through the hands of so many different people, it would be getting, their face out there.
But would you be able to do the colored picture though?
Probably black and white. I don't know. I'm not real sure. But
Because I mean, a color, like if you can get a color photo put on shipping boxes,
mm-hmm,
that would be way better
yeah. Or
than,
even
you know
flat
what I mean?
envelopes, even
Yeah.
flat envelopes, or even letter envelopes, like
Hmm.
on the back of them, a picture of a missing child. I just think that that's a way to get their
Yeah.
faces back out there, sort of like, the milk carton.
Oh yeah, I remember the milk carton deal way back in the day.
And I think they should also put them on the back of cereal boxes too.
Yeah, that would work. Damn it. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for lotion. Commander said like a big sticker. Yeah. I mean, you got to think. Look how many Amazon boxes are shipped on a daily basis just in your
That's what
area.
I deliver Amazon. That's probably where this idea came, because when I used to do mono boxes years ago, I would, custom order my boxes, just the white boxes, that you put together, and 4 inches tall by 9 inches wide by 7 inches deep, to fill with stuff. And they would just be plain white, and then I would get my custom company logo on
Hmm.
them. Well, those companies that you order from, they they produce those boxes in mass production for you. So you could do, you'd have to change up the pictures of the
Right.
missing kids, but you'd have
Yeah.
to find a company willing to do it with, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you don't want to make money off of it. You just want,
Right.
so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I can't find my lotion. That's bullshit. Hold on just a minute, y'all. I got to mute for a second.
Betty Joe, where are you? Don't leave me up here alone, especially when
Right here.
What you doing, Betty Joe?
Nothing. Just sitting here.
What you drinking?
Nothing.
What you eating?
Okay,
Nothing.
I am back.
You hear the baby? We're not even eating.
I heard her.
That's right. You tell him.
Oh
Wait,
my god.
who's messing with Bubbles?
No. She said, Avery asked me what I was eating. The baby said, we're not even eating.
Oh, Avery, she got an attitude with you.
I love her attitude though. She can have it. I love it. She's gonna give him hell when she goes to school, boy.
She said, why you love my attitude? I don't even have an attitude.
It's all right. It's okay if she has an attitude. At least she won't let nobody bother her.
Oh, and I came across a new case for you, and now I cannot remember if I screenshot it or what. It's a missing. It's a missing girl. Dang.
Okay, well, I can't write it right now because I have lotion on my hands, so you will have to send it to me in Discord or in back chat.
Okay, I gotta find it. I think I screenshot it, and I think it saves in my phone.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask you if we could look up to see if there's any updates. You remember the baby London
London
Kerr?
Kerr? Yeah,
Yeah,
from
I was.
Oklahoma.
Yep, I was wanting to see if there's any updates on her
Okay, give me just a second. Let me do this
and
real quick, and then I'll look it
and
up.
and Caleb Collins too.
Caleb Collins. Oh, yeah, because we haven't heard if they've come back with a positive
Yeah,
ID on him yet.
yeah.
And Emma Baum. I haven't heard anything else on her either.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
the pregnant girl that from
Yep,
Gary, Indiana.
yep.
Hold on, I can get this lotion. Y'all, I'm gonna have glitter everywhere.
Oh, and they found that girl. What is her name? Pike.
Oh yeah, she's been found. They found her back in February.
Oh well, I just learned that they found her the other day.
No, she was found in February because there was after she was found. I remember watching all the TikTok videos of the bikers who escorted Hirsch back to the reservation when they were bringing her back home.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right. Okay, that's right. Well, then there was something new with her case the other day.
I know that there was, I have to go back and look, but I think it was her case that they had a person of interest, and then I believe they determined after investigation that that person didn't have anything to do with it. But I need to go back
Oh,
and look. I,
okay. Yeah, I know there was something new with her case because somebody posted it in Discord. I think it was MetaMom that posted it in Discord.
it probably was. Speaking of lotion, Scarlett, don't forget to sell. Courtney, I'm telling you, if I go to Bath and Body Works, I'm gonna go broke. I do need some though, because I'm on the very last part of my uh thousand wishes, but I'm trying to save money, and Courtney's trying to make me go broke, y'all.
Courtney has like 50,000 bottles. She could just send you some.
That's what I'm saying.
What does she
I,
need all that lotion for?
I don't know. She's got all them candles too. Y'all, if y'all
Oh,
hear, y'all can probably hear Uncle in the background coughing. Y'all don't hate no
yeah,
attention.
that's okay. It was candles, not lotion.
She said, I'm going to keep reminding you. Courtney, you just want me to go broke. That's all that is. That's why I don't go that much. Usually my aunt will go because she gets a lot of Bath and Body Works stuff. And she'll go and she'll be like, oh, yeah, Scarlett needs this and Scarlett needs that. Because, she likes to spoil me. And she'll come back from town. She'll be like, oh, I got you this, this, this. So
Oh,
maybe
I need your aunt.
oh, girl. My aunt she's like 70, 74.
I want to get spoiled.
She's like 74, 75, and you would not think that she was that old. Oh, Dreamcatcher, I mean, like, there's a couple of different scents that I like from there, but Thousand Wishes is my favorite. I have not
Uh,
found one that I love any better than that one.
this new platinum that I got for Christmas is so good.
See, I don't know what it smells like. That, what is it? Champagne toast smells really good too, but I don't know. I just like the Thousand Wishes, and I'm literally down to like the kind that's got the glitter in it. So this shit's gonna be all over the place, y'all, when I get done. But I took a shower before I went live, and I didn't have time to put lotion on, so I'm trying to do it now. Would it Dreamcatcher? My favorite scent from Bath and Body Works is called A Thousand Wishes.
Hmm.
Oh, it smells so good to y'all. Oh my god.
Have you ever tried that lotion that you put on, like when you turn the shower water off and you're still standing there wet in the shower and you put that, it's I think it's made by Nivea, but it's lotion for in the shower. Have you ever tried that?
Uh-uh. No, because the
That
only kind I ever use is the Bath and Body Works kind.
that stuff is awesome. And then of course when I dry off, I use my Bath and Body Works, but that stuff is so good.
Dreamcatcher says she's tried it.
It makes your skin feel like a baby's butt. It's so good.
Y'all, my room is gonna smell so good. I'm out of body spray too. Damn, damn it, Courtney. I'm gonna end up having to go, and I just don't want to.
Oh my god, why am I yawning? Oh no.
Because you exerted your energy out in the first 5 minutes of the live.
I think it's because I'm home, I feel comfortable and I'm sitting in my chair and I'm all of a sudden it's like hitting me like
Yep, you're coming down.
Courtney, that I might do that, so I don't. Because y'all, I had to people today. I'm peopled out for real. Like I can only handle people about once, maybe twice a month.
oh, we had a rude nurse.
Let's see. Mm. Me and them rude nurses, yeah, we don't get along too good.
Yeah. She wanted to tell my son she was hurting him and she wanted to tell my son that he needed to quit acting like a little baby and that it didn't hurt that bad. And I didn't like her attitude the whole shift. And so
Girl,
when
I
that happened,
you should have filed a complaint
um,
for real.
I kicked her out of his room. I mean, she said that to my child who is laying there and has had surgery and has been in pain. And Jaden looked over at me, and Jaden's not a crier, and he had tears. And I stood up and I was like, get the fuck away from my kid now and get the fuck out of this room.
Yeah. Girl, I had one when Uncle was in the hospital. Yeah, I remember I was telling y'all I had to file complaints on some of the nurses. I
Yeah.
had one go tell on me, went and snitched to me to troll, saying that I raised my voice at her and then hung up on her and that she did not appreciate that.
Oh my God.
I
Well,
never,
good.
I was,
You
I was,
appreciate it.
well, like I told him, one, I didn't raise my voice at her. I did not hang up on her. I did tell her she was a piece of shit nurse and then I was going to file a complaint on her. But if you have a problem with me, tell me while I'm on the phone with you. Don't go snitching to somebody else on me. Like,
Right.
what's he going to do? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that nurse,
You won't have a problem.
so that nurse, I got her, out of his room, and then I made sure that he was okay for the moment, and I stepped out, to the desk, and there's a older nurse. You could tell she was a lot more seasoned, and
Right.
she came in and she worked extremely well with him, And
9mm. That's what I'm saying. Like, he can control me. Like, don't go snitching. No issue with me. Let me know. I was on the phone with you for like 30 minutes. Don't go snitching on me.
I
Or
want to
lying.
feeling that you were the
I want to
pants
ask him, what do
anyhow.
you think he's going to do?
I mean, the thing is, though, I'm on the phone with you for 30 minutes and I'm telling you about yourself and how that if my uncle leaves that emergency room with bed sores because you're not changing him and keeping him clean, I'm going to be pissed. And she's sitting here lying to me, and then she's gonna. And what pissed me off is, don't say that I did something that I did not do. You never accuse me of doing something I didn't do, and that's what pissed me off, because I never once raised my voice at her, and I didn't hang up on her. But you had to go snitch on me to someone else and lie and accuse me of doing something I didn't do, and I don't like that shit.
Well, give me her information and I'll make her some special chocolates and mail to her.
Well, and the thing is, come to find out, that nurse had been fired for was it like a year and a half or 2 years ago from the same hospital because she gave a patient in the ER the wrong type of medication. But then because they're so short staffed, that they hired her back.
Mm.
And then she wanted to get it. Her name was Crystal with a K.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I asked her.
I was missing Crystal with a K.
Shavery. Because when I asked the name and she's like, my name is Crystal with a K, I was like, you sure you're from this area?
I'd have said, look, Crystal with a K, unless you want me to put you on your ass.
Well, she was an hour from me. So Avery knows what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah. I'm trying. I can't. I'm being good. I'm just.
But yeah, she was just Crystal with a K. Okay, bitch. And when I turned her in and made the complaint, the woman was like, "Well, what was your name?" I said, "She gonna tell me my name is Crystal with a K."
Well, my name's Betty Joe with a B. How about that?
Well, this woman, she was like total smart ass. Welcome back, Christy. But she still got a complaint filed on her.
Yeah. Over the years with Jaden having so many surgeries, we've had good, really, really good nurses, and then we've had really bad nurses. So Jaden, when he gets an IV put in, he sings "Jesus Loves Me." He's done it since he was 2. And when he was little, it was really cute because the more it hurt, the louder he would sing. But some nurses don't appreciate that, but that's just what he does.
Why? If that's what helps him get through it,
Yeah.
Yep.
then
And so it's just kind of become a thing for him that when they're doing something to him that is painful, he sings "Jesus Loves Me, This I Know." And there's some nurses that are just complete asses about it. And I'm just.
no. See, I'd be like, listen here. That is his way of getting through it.
Yep.
So it's not hurting you for him to sing it. He's not moving. He's not jerking. He's not trying to get away from you. He ain't screaming at the top of his lungs.
Yep.
Let him sing the dang song.
It was when he was 2, I believe he was 2, almost 3, and they were putting a catheter in, and you know how painful that is.
Right.
And this nurse, it was an older lady, and she asked him, she said, "Do you go to church?" And he's like, "Yes." And she's like, "What's your favorite church song?" And he said, "Jesus Loves Me." And so as she's putting the catheter in, she's telling him, "Well, let's sing the song," and she got him singing it, and it's just been a thing for him ever since then.
It's just the way he deals with it.
Yep.
Okay. So as far as the Caleb Collins case, the remains in the Caleb Collins case has not been explicitly identified. Okay, in the provided context. However, it is mentioned that Caleb Collins 1 was last seen, which we already know all that, when he was, went missing and everything.
They still haven't identified him?
No, but you got to think if they're found in a burn pile,
It's gonna take a while.
yeah,
Wow.
there's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's, and I'm not trying to be graphic with
Yeah.
this, but y'all know what happens in a burn pile when they find
Yeah.
remains.
Yeah.
It may come to a point where they can't even identify
Dang
him.
it.
And
Yeah.
9 millimeter, I'm they know it's him, but I'm pretty sure in order for those charges to go forward, that positive identification is probably needed.
Well,
You know what I'm
since the
saying?
burn pile was in their yard, I mean, maybe,
I mean, who else could it be?
yeah, it,
But I think just to solidify the case,
yeah.
when they take it before a jury and they can say we found these burnt remains of this 1-year-old child in their yard. He had been missing. There's the evidence of the
Hmm.
photos and the videos that the mom knew what was happening to him,
Yeah. Yeah.
with the abuse and stuff like that. I think it would, I mean, how could they not find her guilty at that point?
Well, the grand jury has already indicted, so,
This is,
and I
I don't,
don't remember what the upgraded charges were. Oh,
let's see
crap.
who actually
Oh,
killed
that was,
him.
okay, that's just the street
So
light.
9 millimeter, I think the dad did it, but the mom knew because he sent her all those photos. Hey, Justin, he sent those photos and of him. How can I put this
Yeah.
without where he was? Shit, I got to be careful how
Hurting,
I say it.
hurting the child.
Yeah, it was the things that he had done to him, and saying that in these text messages to the mom saying, "I think he's gone," and then, "Oh no, he's moving," and all she has to say is, "Well, maybe he'll be okay."
Maybe he
You,
just needs to rest,
yeah,
um,
something like that.
so he can heal or something.
You know what I'm saying? And so she knew, and then she ended up telling him that the last thing she knew was that he was in a bag in that shed outside the house, and that he was moved, and she did not know where he was moved. I don't believe that. I think she knew exactly everything that happened, because if this dude is sending her photos and text messages about what's going on, and videos and all this and that, why would he not tell her where he put the body?
I think I think that her defense is gonna be that she was scared of him, and
I don't
I
even
think
want to
that,
hear. Honestly, I don't even want to hear that as an excuse. And
hmm.
so 9 millimeter said, "I know about the pics, but did she encourage it?" She can use the excuse that she was scared of him and that's why she didn't intervene. But I'm sorry, as a mother, you put your life on the line for your kids, and she didn't do that. So to
Hmm.
me, she's nothing but an egg donor, and she's a piece of shit.
That's what Harmony's stepmom did.
Exactly.
Tried to say that she was scared. Bullshit.
I don't give a damn if it's my child, if it's my stepchild, if it's my friend's child, my niece, my nephew, whoever. You hurt a kid, and I'm going to unleash hell on you. It's just all there is to it. You don't let, as an adult who has morals, is a responsible adult and cares about kids, you don't let another adult abuse a child and you not do nothing about it. Exactly, Dreamcatcher. You fight for the child, whether it's yours, your biological child, your stepchild, your niece, your nephew, whoever. You don't let that happen. And for a mother to let it happen to her own child by the child's father, and all she could say was, "He'll be okay. He needs rest," however it was that she had put it. She didn't even, like, I don't know. She didn't even ask, "Why are you doing it?" And I think that's because she already knew why he was doing it. And she could have encouraged it. She didn't give a shit about either one of those kids. Look at the photos that we saw of Riley. She had her in the front seat of a truck that she was driving and didn't even have her in a car seat. So, she didn't care about either one of them. It was her dad. No, it was a 9 millimeter. It was Caleb's dad. So Pam's dad got arrested because he didn't turn in that Caleb was missing, and he didn't turn in the abuse. But it was Caleb's dad
He
who
was the
actually,
guardian.
yeah, the grandfather was the guardian of him, but he never
Yeah.
turned it in that he had been missing. It was Caleb's dad who was actually doing the abuse in those photos and in those text messages and all that was sent to Caleb's mom. And she did not do anything about it.
And the grandfather, I believe he knew too.
Well, so you live in the house
Mm-hmm. He
with
had
your
to have known.
daughter, your two. So if I'm living in the house with my daughter, her husband, and my two grandkids, and one of the grandkids I have custody of, and then that grandkid goes missing, and I'm just going to keep going on with everyday life like I'm not worried about it. That's crazy. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he knew exactly what happened too. And if it wouldn't have been for the family here in Louisiana, the cops would have never even knew about baby Caleb or that he was missing. So yeah, 9 millimeter. I agree with you. They all knew it. They're all pieces of shit. I'm not gonna say that I'm glad that the dad died because I don't wish death on nobody, but karma's a bitch, and the mom and the grandfather's gonna get what's coming to them as well. That's just the way I see it. Oh fuck! I done clicked off of something. Hold on, I'm trying to see if there's any other thing out about his case before I go to London. So the remains were found in May. So it hadn't even been a month yet. Oh no, 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 wait. That was so in May when this article came out. It was almost 2 months ago when they were found, or 2 months before that. So March, would that be right? All right. And see, the mom, as of May, she only has one count of aggravated child abuse, 4 counts of first degree DV, 1 count of abuse of a corpse, and 1 count of first degree hindering the prosecution. The grandfather only has 1 count of aggravated child abuse, 4 counts of first degree DV, and then the 1 count of abuse of a corpse. So he pretty much has the same charges as the daughter. Let me go to London's now. London was missing from Oklahoma, right? Chrissy, we were
I
just
think
talking
so.
about Caleb Collins' case, but now I'm trying to find out if there's any information on London Kerr.
I think it was Oklahoma.
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, more Oklahoma. Okay, so she's been missing since April of 2022. Mom was arrested October 2024. I'm not seeing anything. The last thing I've seen is in November. Hmm. I don't see anything on her, Avery. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, wait. Hold on. 5 days ago. So more police enlist OSB as aid in search for missing 5-year-old London Kerr. Wait, this is from November, so why did they put this on here 5 days ago? So that's old. Okay, there is nothing on Brave or Google since November of 2024. What are we talking? Vapor Avery was asking if there was any updates on it.
You know, another one who went missing also during the pandemic that has never been found is Oakley Carlson. Remember her?
Yeah, that was a case that I didn't follow.
And another one that hasn't been found, but the dad is convicted, is Cody Bigsby. They never found him either.
No, but what was his sentence?
I think he got life.
Okay, so wait, was his close to the Summers case also? Seems like, okay, so
No.
when did that case come out? Because it seems like that case came out during the time that another case came out.
I think it was just, I got a mouthful.
Okay. Wasn't his name Cody Bigsby?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He went missing, or he was reported missing by his father Corey in January 2022.
Who are you talking about?
The little boy Cody Bigsby, the little 4-year-old boy.
I think his broke around the same time as Harmony.
Okay, so it says January 2022.
Yeah.
Summers was June of 2022, right?
June of 2021.
21, okay.
Sunday will be 4 years.
God, it's hard to keep up with the days on all these cases. Oh, so wait. His dad was found guilty of second-degree murder and concealment of a body in the connection to Cody's death. He was sentenced to 45 years in prison, including 40 years for second degree and 5 years for concealing a body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't think he ever told where the body was.
Yeah, they never found the body, and they don't know how he died.
So his trial was only 7 days long, and on the 7th day, the jury reached a verdict less than 2 hours.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy. All these kids missing and nobody knows where they're at. Okay. Court date is. Okay, in a locked room for 20 years. Wait, Scott, who are we talking about? In Waterbury, Connecticut.
Hey, Joe, what are you doing?
I just got up off my bed.
Well, it sounded like something else.
My bed is falling apart, okay?
So Oakley Carlson's mom will be out of jail next month.
Who's?
See, that doesn't make any sense because they haven't told where she is.
Yeah, that was a case that I didn't keep up with. I remember seeing Oakley's picture. She's an adorable little girl, y'all. with that dark hair. But I don't.
Is her dad getting out too?
Okay, 9mm said it's on fraud charges.
Who's got fraud charges?
Oakley's mom.
Yeah, I don't think she ever got anything for Oakley.
Well, they can't. They haven't told the police what happened to her. So how are they not charged with?
The father, I think, was.
Really?
Okay, so let's see. She's missing from Oakville, Washington, who was last seen alive February 2021. She was reported missing on December the 6th of 2021. What the hell is that with when a kid goes missing, they're not reported missing for months?
It was a lot of them were during the pandemic. And I think that people thought because of the pandemic that they would get away with it.
That's crazy. She was reported missing on December the 6th, 2021, on what would have been her fifth birthday. Oakley was born December the 6th, 2016 to Andrew Carlson and Jordan Bowers. Her biological parents had a tumultuous relationship marked by drug use, gambling, and DV, which led to the removal of Oakley and her siblings. Okay, so how many siblings does she have?
I know she had a brother.
I don't know.
And I'm not sure how many. And I think there was a baby, too.
Okay, so she was placed. Oakley and her siblings were taken from their care in September 2017. Oakley was placed with foster parents Jamie, Joe, and Eric Hills, where she thrived in a safe and happy environment until she was returned to the biological parents in 2019.
And they should have never returned her.
No, because if y'all notice, same thing with Harmony.
Yep.
She was taken, given back to the bio parent. Look what happened to her.
Yep.
So prior to the disappearance, Oakley was kept in a locked cell under the stairs of her parents' home, and her sister told investigators that Oakley was beaten and that there is no Oakley. In November 2021, Andrew Carlson reported Oakley missing, stating he hadn't seen her since November 2021. Both parents were initially arrested on suspicion of first-degree manslaughter, but the charges were later dropped. They were later convicted of child endangerment for exposing their other children to substances. Despite extensive searches and community efforts, Oakley's whereabouts remain unknown, and her parents have not cooperated with investigators. They are considered suspects in her disappearance, and the case has drawn significant attention and has led to calls for reform and child protective services.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I mean, we hear about this all the time, but that's what's crazy.
Yeah, but they haven't even been charged with anything to do with her disappearance. Other than the abuse charges of keeping her in a cage. But as far as her disappearance, nothing. They haven't, I mean, surely.
They were initially arrested. Did we? Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm not on. I had Discord covering StreamYard. So, y'all, this is why I got to get another monitor. I'm running out of room. All right. Okay, so they were initially arrested on suspicion of first-degree manslaughter, but the charges were later dropped.
Mm-hmm. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Spam.
They were convicted of child endangerment for exposing their other children to the substances. They have not cooperated with investigators, and they are considered suspects in the disappearance. The case has drawn significant attention, has led to calls for reform of CPS. An $85,000 reward has been offered for information leading to her safe return. Who is the YouTuber way back that used to talk about Oakley's case all the time?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember who it is now, but there used to be a YouTuber that always talked about her case.
I can't think of one.
Alex Erickson.
That might be.
That might be who it is. I just remember always seeing them have something to do with Oakley's case.
I believe it was her.
Oh, and Sleuth Mom. She used to talk about Oakley.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Sleuth Mom is
believe
still
both.
around.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I think it was Alex, though, the one that I'm thinking about. Let's
Sleuth
see.
Mom's around sometimes. She'll pop on sometimes.
Oh, okay.
See, her foster parents were so close. See, that's what's crazy. Like, they'll put these kids with foster parents who then want to adopt the kid, and then they yank them out of foster care who is actually taking care of them
Yep.
and give them back to the biological parents, and then they come up deceased.
Yep.
Or in Oakley's case, she's still considered missing, but, you know. That is crazy. That was one case I didn't keep up with, but I did not know that she was locked in a cell under stairs.
Yeah, they showed pictures of it on the, like it's on the internet, pictures of the cage and
That's where
under
they
the
would keep
stairs.
her, under the
Yeah.
stairs.
Like she was an animal.
Okay, so a judge sentenced Jordan Bowers to 43 months in prison Monday. So this came out August 2023. So she's got 43 months in prison Monday after she accepted a last-minute plea deal in identity theft case not linked to the missing daughter Oakley Carlson case.
I think the dad, at one time, he was a police officer.
I don't know.
Wasn't he before he got on
I don't know if he was a
substances?
police officer. I think he was a security guard or something.
Oh,
And her mom, Oakley's mom, she reminds me of Kayla in Harmony's case.
yeah.
Back when Kayla first got arrested,
Yep.
not what she looked like on the stand, but when she first got arrested, that's who she reminds me of.
The speed bumps on the face or the look of usage. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I had seen pictures of Oakley's dad before he got on substances, and he was a nice looking guy. He was in some kind of law enforcement. I just don't remember what it was. What is his name?
Hold on, I gotta go back and find it.
Pretty sure he was either a prison guard or a security guard.
Andrew Carlson.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you could look it up to see what he was.
Now I gotta go back forward so I can go back to where I was at. Excuse me.
Yeah, I threw myself off.
You pulled an Avery tonight.
I went to move my phone out of the way and hit the damn X button.
Well, I mean, it's not alive unless somebody gets thrown off the panel. And I mean, they got to do it themselves. Like, they got to throw their own selves off, not me throwing them off.
I tried not to, but yeah, it happened.
Okay, so when her sister was interviewed by investigators looking for Oakley, she told them that Oakley had started the house fire with the mom's torch, which was subsequently, she was beaten for it. She also told them that Oakley was under her mom's bed and in the woods. So that Oakley's sister was confused because she was being told multiple things about where her sister was.
Yeah. And okay, for one, you left the torch out for the child to get a hold of.
Which I'm pretty sure we know what the torch was used for.
Yeah. But my thing is, you left it out. So a child's going to be curious, you know? And okay, it started a fire. But that doesn't give you a right to beat that child.
No. I don't know. I don't understand parents these days.
I don't either. I mean, I don't even like to smack Aubrey when she's bad.
That baby is not bad.
Well, that's not what I said.
She is just being Bubbles. That's all she's being. She has a room full of aunties with multiple different types of personalities. What do you
And
expect?
that's what she's got. Multiple personalities.
We just all kind of rubbed off on her, and she's got a bunch of us mixed up into one.
Yeah.
Yes, 9 millimeter is what I'm saying. Bubbles is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, I found it. He was a police officer,
Oh, okay.
and he got 45 years.
So, what was his charges?
Uh,
Nobody's messing with you.
Baby girl, you bothering her? Because I keep hearing that baby say, "Leave me alone."
She's talking to her tablet.
Oh,
Yeah, she ain't talking to me. She's talking to her tablet.
hang on, I'm trying to see what his final charges were.
What are you watching? Oh, you're playing a game. Oh, okay.
see how that baby sounds perfectly content tonight, y'all.
Until her tablet. Wait, is it plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. I was gonna say till it dies, but it's plugged in. So
Kimberly Sullivan locked her son is accused of holding her stepson captive for 20 years and providing little water and little food. The man, who is now 32, weighed only 68 pounds when he escaped by setting fire to the house. Scott, that case just happened, right?
yeah, I think so.
That one sounds familiar.
I think maybe it was last year when it happened.
Like the end part of last year, maybe?
I want to say either the middle or the end of last year.
I posted the article in the back chat. I was trying to I was trying to read it. So he got two felony charges of chemical endangerment, but
Uh huh.
can't I can't understand exactly what his sentence was. I I don't know.
That medicine wearing off. Now she's coming out of it.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I feel I can't concentrate.
Yep, that medicine. See, told you it ain't gonna last forever.
That's okay. I get to take three more tomorrow.
Yeah,
She acts like she
3
can't
more
wait.
tomorrow, 2 more the next day, and 1 more the next day, and then you're done.
I know.
But you're
Uh,
still
uh,
gonna come down. You're still gonna come down off of it.
And
that's
she's going to
gonna.
be
It's
so
only lasted
sad.
so long.
I am gonna be so sad because I'm gonna go ask the doctor. I'm gonna go tell him. I don't know. Can you be on steroids like forever? Oh God, I might get really fat though.
He's gonna tell you no anyway.
9 millimeter says she takes 30 milligrams every day. Vapor, you
Really?
see, Vapor missed it. He's in here now. You missed it, dude. At the beginning of it, she
God help
was she was like a chicken on crack.
you would not be quiet.
She would not. She would not shut up. She wouldn't even take a breath while she was talking. But she was talking very clearly. It made her drive better. What else did she say?
I could read. I
Oh
could.
yeah,
What?
she.
It made her see better, drive better, talk better. Now I forget what
Now, I
else.
will give it to her. She was talking more clearly,
Oh my God.
but she got me with the driving better part. Honestly,
Uh, too funny.
but just the fact that you would
One of my
talk and not even take a breath, and you were like, "I can't even breathe."
I don't know.
I don't know, but now I'm feeling like as soon as my head hits that pillow, I'm gone.
You're gonna crash.
Did you put her up there?
That's what's gonna happen.
But I'm leaving her up there because
She's leaving her up there. I don't know what she's leaving up there, but whatever it is, she's leaving
she's
it
a
up there.
fairy?
like a
What are you doing? You're so bad.
Betty Joe, that maybe it's not bad.
She's hiding her face.
She's
I don't
not
know why.
embarrassed her. She's sitting there saying that baby's bad.
But she's the one that said, look at my, whatever it was, a fairy princess. She got mad the other night. Her mom took her tablet. And she
Ooh.
had to go to bed at 2:30 in the morning.
She just had to go to bed just at 2:30 in the morning, y'all.
She said, but why did she take my tablet? I said, because it's bedtime. But I'm not.
Most kids is like 9, 8 o'clock at night. Not Bubbles. Bubbles at 2:30 in the morning.
I told her, I said, do you know kids your age are in bed by 9 at least, maybe 10 at the latest.
Poor
but
baby.
I'm not sleepy.
Oh.
Yeah, Sally Mae, 7 sometimes.
Yeah,
Poor
that's
Bubbles,
what
y'all.
I said, let's pinky promise. I bet you lay here with your eyes closed, and I bet you'll be asleep. And she says, okay, we'll pinky promise. She laid there. She was gone.
Oh, she was fighting that sleep.
Yeah.
That poor baby. Don't feel bad. I'm 44 and I still think she has some sleep.
She kept telling me, I'm not sleepy. I said, but you are, because Mom is. No, we're not sleepy.
That poor baby. Yeah, she is going to have such a hard time, though, come August. We're all sitting here laughing about it now, and Betty Jo's going to be like them stupid heifers sitting there laughing about it the way you're dealing with it.
I'm going to let you know in Discord.
She's going to come in every morning cussing us all out.
I'm going to say, see, I did what you said, and look, she don't want to get up.
But we said until August the 1st.
Yeah,
that way she can have her last summer with us, and then come August 1st, then she has to start going to bed early.
I think once it hits her that she's got to go to bed, and when she don't go to bed early enough, and she's so tired, she'll start going to bed early.
Oh yeah, once she starts going to school and she's playing with all the kids and recess and all the daily stuff, she'll be out as soon as she gets home probably.
I'm jealous. I want to go to kindergarten. I used to love to eat the Play-Doh.
Oh Lord! Well, see, she don't do any.
You would do that, would you?
Yes, it was like
She's never done any of that. Even at hell, she had Play-Doh at a year old. She would never put anything in her mouth that wasn't supposed to be.
But Avery, did you eat the paste too?
No. The Play-Doh was salty, so I used to I used to go. We had this little corner in our classroom that was like the reading area, and I would always say that I wanted to go get a book.
Sally Mae.
What did she say?
Sally Mae said, Avery, don't do that when I'm drinking.
But yeah, we had this like corner in our classroom. I still remember my kindergarten teacher's name, Mrs. Kissendanner. And we had this little corner in the classroom that was our reading area, and there was all the books. And I used to always pretend like I wanted to go get a book, and I would be sneaking.
Eat the Play-Doh.
I would sneak the Play-Doh back there, and yes, I was eating the Play-Doh. Yep.
Okay, so that explains it all now.
That's exactly that. I was getting ready to say that's why you act the way you act.
That is it. It was all that salty Play-Doh.
Oh God.
9mm. Could
It was
you
good.
imagine, y'all? Could y'all imagine us together with Avery in person, in public?
I'm kind of scared.
I mean, it would be a blast. Don't get me wrong. We would have me and Avery. Oh my God, y'all, we could have some fun together. But let me tell you, we would need somebody to hold the bail money. 9mm. See, we could bring 9mm with us too. Yeah, Sally Mae's like, not me.
We would have a blast. There'd be so many things we couldn't tell y'all.
Elsie said I would have to drink. I'm pretty sure, Elsie, there would be drinking going on too. We would just have to have the designated driver.
Yep.
That'd be me.
Yeah, okay. So, well, we got, see, Avery, we're already set. I just need to come to Alabama.
Yep.
Wait, do y'all have drive-through daiquiri shops there?
Do we have what?
Drive-through daiquiri shops.
No.
Y'all don't?
No.
Oh, girl, you may have to come to Louisiana then. We got drive-through liquor stores here.
I want to come there anyhow because I want to go to the bayou, to the haunted places.
Okay.
Where the voodoo is.
Oh, you on with the voodoo, honey. That's down in New Orleans. I ain't
Yeah, you on your own.
Why?
Because voodoo is bad juju. That's why.
Have you checked to see where Annabelle is lately?
Well, there was a rumor going around that she had been stolen, but
it wasn't me.
Well, the people who were taking her on her tour actually put a video out and said that she had not been stolen, and that she was back in the people, the older lady, I can't remember what her name is, but that owns her, that had her in her box in the museum or whatever, that she is back home in her box in the museum.
Oh, I need to write that lady because when we go to the haunted house here in Montgomery, we need to get her.
Have you lost?
We need to borrow her.
Have you fallen, hit your head?
Have you lost your rabbit ass mind?
Look, that ain't happening.
I am 5 hours from New Orleans, and I like to have a shit fit whenever I found out that thing was in New Orleans. You think I'm gonna stay in a hell no?
Betty Jo said she'd bring a bat to fight the spirits.
No, she won't be fighting the spirits. She'll be.
I told you I don't do dolls. No, you better go get Dragon Lady for that because Scarlett don't do dolls.
That's the only one's going with you.
What I'm saying. No.
Oh shit.
You better get Dragon Lady and her best friend.
And you better warn Courtney because Courtney's supposed to be your cuddle partner while you at that house. So
my cuddle buddy.
Yeah, Courtney. So you better let Courtney know that you won't.
Is Courtney in chat?
I don't know if she's still in here or not. She was in here earlier.
I wonder if she would mind if Annabelle slept with us, when we cuddle.
Hey, Musical, how are you? Okay, Courtney's still in here.
Yeah, she's here.
Courtney, is it okay if Annabelle sleeps with us when we cuddle?
Oh, Lord.
How much for you to spend 1 hour locked in a casket with that doll? Look, if I had to choose between Annabelle the doll and a snake, I'm taking the snake.
Doll.
I'm taking the snake.
Oh wow!
I'm telling you,
snake?
I don't care. I'm not fucking with dolls. I am not. But if there had to be a price put on it, as bad as I need the money right now, even for a snake, it had to be way up there. Way up there. No, you don't get to pick. No, look. Vapor. No, Vapor's talking about I get to pick the snake. No, fuck that.
No, don't let him.
It would be millions and millions and millions.
Oh, it would. No, we wouldn't even. It would. We were surpassed the millions. We would be. No.
Okay, this is it. I'm writing to a network and I'm telling them we want a reality show.
Oh my
They can
God.
put us in a haunted house. Yep, I'm signing us up.
I mean,
We're going.
I would do it.
I'll do it.
I mean,
But it can't be no Annabelle dolls,
oh hell
no
no.
snakes, no creatures,
I don't think you can put conditions.
no
Oh fuck
spiders.
that. Let me tell you
Listen, I
something.
don't do
If there
spiders. I don't do
spiders don't bother
spiders.
me.
I don't do
Look, if I'm
spiders
on
or
this,
snakes.
if I can be on this subscription when we're there, I will protect you all.
I'm not doing spiders, snakes, or Annabelle dolls. Okay.
Okay, well here's the thing. If I'm on a reality show, there is what's called a contract, and my contract will have in there
You
what I
don't.
will deal with and
Yeah.
what I will not deal with.
Mine will have stipulations.
That's what I'm saying. Lori needs a portal. The Botox doctor, the bitch looks bad. Yeah, she did. She looked horrible. And she was so mad yesterday about that guilty verdict. Oh my gosh, she was so mad.
Well, we kind of figured it was going to be a guilty verdict.
I mean, everybody knew.
She was
Except for
like,
her.
She
She
knew.
thought she was really going to get off of it. I mean,
She
damn.
knew.
she's like, how quick can I get the sentencing? Because I want to get back to Idaho. How fast can you expedite that?
Yeah, and something was said. I think, what was it? The judge said something about, I think they have 30 days to do it or something. She was like, oh, no, they do. They have to be, it has to be done within 30 days. Like, I'm telling y'all, the portal path is too long between Arizona and Idaho for her and Chad.
Well, didn't
Tell
he
y'all-
set her sentencing for like July 25th? So that's over a month anyhow.
Oh, is it? No, it's the 15th, ain't it? Hold on. Wait. Did I write that down yesterday? I think it's the 15th. Or is it the 25th?
I thought it was the 25th.
We're going to lock Vapor in a closet with a bunch of snakes.
He'd love it.
Well, I can tell you, I would take a snake over Annabelle. I can promise you that.
He would love it.
I just don't think Vapor has the amount of money that it would take for me to do that.
I ain't doing either.
What did I write? I know I wrote that down
Baby,
because
you like snakes? See, baby don't like snakes either.
maybe I did. Maybe I put it in Discord. King fell asleep.
She fell asleep.
Sally, give her the chair. Well, I know King will know because she also put it in Discord yesterday.
She probably in that swimming pool.
Okay, just on said July 25th, 9 to 12. So after her sentencing date, then it's 30 days from that date, ain't it, that they have to get her back to Idaho?
Yeah, I was
like
just
that.
looking. July 25th. See, I was right for once.
Over it. She's lucky she's getting sent back to Idaho.
Yeah, that's the only reason why she's going back, though, is because of Idaho doing their case first. It's Friday night, she's partying. King does not party, y'all. King is sweet and innocent and a perfect angel. Y'all know this. Wait, just is it June the 25th? Because I was saying July 2. Also, wait, Avery, you said July 25th too.
Is it June or July?
Yeah. Isn't it July 25th?
Okay. Wait, just on said it's June 25th.
Oh, I thought it was July 25th.
I was going to say, why are they going to wait till July 25th?
And then Avery going to talk about, I was actually right for once.
Well, I thought it was.
Nope, you was wrong.
So it's not July?
It's June.
Oh.
So that's why. Give me a second.
It's creepy dark out here.
How the the fuck are they going to put all the information in here? No, wait. Lori Vallow's sentencing for the Brandon Boudreaux case is scheduled for July 25th, 2025. The date was confirmed after she was found guilty on June 2nd, 2025 by a Maricopa County, Arizona jury. So no,
Told
it is
you. I
July
just
25th.
Yeah, I just looked and seen July 25th.
Well, why so long?
I don't know.
Because the only
Maybe
holidays there is Father's Day is Sunday,
well maybe their schedule is
and the 4th of July.
Well, the judge did say that there was going to be another judge that was taking it over. And I believe he said either this week or next week he's going to be out.
Oh, okay.
And so I think that's why it was pushed to July 25th.
Yeah.
Elsie said the aggravator.
I mean, hey, all for it.
The judge does not like her.
No, I don't think any judge likes her.
I don't think anybody likes her except for Chad.
I was just gonna say I don't think anybody likes her. Brandon looks so happy.
He did. I feel
That smile was just
I felt so bad for him, Him, Kate, and then Colby, they were all standing up there after the thing, and all Kate could say was for her that she was shouting out to her brother, "We got the bitch again."
I found a video too on YouTube from three years ago where Melanie's best friend tells all. It's a tell-all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it was confirmed yesterday that Melanie is under investigation
Ooh.
Melanie.
for niece Melanie.
Oh, okay.
That she is under investigation for the attempted murder of Brandon. So,
Good.
He got through the hurdle with Lori, so he probably will have to end up going back to court over with Melanie, because if she's still under investigation, she's going to end up getting charged.
Yeah.
Lori, and I can't remember who I was talking to yesterday. Was it you, Avery? I was talking to, and I said it could be a family plot twist that Lori flips on Melanie.
Yep.
And turns her in and tells everything and testifies against her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because she threw her under the bus a
She
couple
did,
of different times.
So who has custody of their children? Brandon or Melanie?
He does.
Oh, okay. Good.
Well, no, it was him that got custody.
Yeah, because she doesn't need to be
But
around
didn't she have a kid or two by the guy she's with now?
Yeah, I think they have I think they have one.
So, I mean, she could end up going to prison too. 9mm, that is true. The entire cult would be in prison. I think Melanie Gibb has a lot of information on shit that she knows.
I do too. That's probably why they can't find her.
Probably. I mean, why would she be hiding if she, why hide if you have nothing to hide?
Exactly.
Yeah. So what state does Melanie live in?
Which Melanie?
The niece, Melanie, Brandon's ex-wife.
In Idaho. She was in Idaho, but I don't know if she's in Idaho or she's back in Arizona.
And Brandon is in Idaho?
No, he's in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Just Lori and the kids and Alex went to Idaho because of Chad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the only reason why they ended up there. And I believe niece Melanie ended up going up there too for a little while.
Did you see the video I posted where she got arrested? Because this was after the attempted, on his life.
Mm-hmm.
He took the kids and went to, whose house was he at in Idaho? I think he was at Kay and Larry's. Wait, do they live in Idaho?
No, they live in Louisiana.
Well, whose house was he at? He was at somebody's house in Idaho after the shooting. And Melanie came to Idaho trying to see the kids, and she had her court order from Arizona saying that she had visitation. But they had already trespassed her from that property, and she was there arguing with the cops, and she ended up getting arrested.
Whose house would he have been at up there?
He was at somebody's house in
I
Idaho.
mean, they could have family up there.
Mhm.
I'd have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, it was interesting, boy. She argued with those cops, and they got so mean with her. They were like, "We're not playing with you. We told you." And she just kept trying to show them the court papers, and they kept telling her that's a civil matter, that you are trespassing. And she's like, "But I need to see my kids, and I need to know they're okay." And the police were like, "We've seen the kids. They're fine." And she's like, He could have other kids in there, and it might not even be my kids."
Oh my
It
god!
was wild. Yeah,
like
she
like
sounded-
Lori. That's that Lori bullshit.
Yeah, it was either Courtney or Jamie that commented underneath that video. She acts just like Lori.
It's crazy though, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if Lori could end up flipping on Melanie, because she threw her under the bus in her opening and in her closing.
Yeah, she did.
And she even said something about Alex in her opening, because I didn't get to watch the closing because my internet was down. But she said something about in her opening about that, I'm the only one on trial here. And then so she said something about Alex, but he's not here to defend himself.
Yeah, she literally called Melanie her co-conspirator.
Yeah.
Do you realize you just admitted that's your co-conspirator?
Like how the fuck are you going to say that, but then turn around and say you're innocent in what you're being accused of? That's a nope. How are you? I don't know. She makes me sick. I can't stand Lori at all. But it will not surprise me though if Melanie gets arrested and Lori doesn't flip on her and testify against her. Won't surprise me at all. It's actually going to be epic because Lori's still fucking the family over.
Brandon, he deserves that.
Well, other than Colby, because Colby was worried about his little brother and little sister when they were missing, and then we found out that, they're found deceased or whatever. But other than Colby, Brandon is the only one out of this whole shit show that has ever said anything about protecting the kids, taking care of the kids, whatever. He always put the kids first. Nobody else in that family, Lori sure the hell didn't, Chad didn't, Alex didn't, none of the rest of them did. He is like the only one. It's like he's the only sane one that was out of this whole thing. Not good.
He does seem like the only normal
Right,
one.
he does. Let's see, I'm not good. That's enough. I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing good. Y'all paying attention to Diddy? Ever listen to the words of Let's Go Crazy? I have not been keeping up with the Diddy stuff as well as I should have. But I've also had a bunch of personal shit going on too. So I do need to get caught up on it though. I don't think Lori and Alex were 9mm. I think that their relationship was I think it crossed the lines. Is what I'll say.
I do too.
Yeah, I think they were. I think Lori, obviously she used Alex. I think that Lori knew things on Alex, and there was a possibility that she threatened him with that. That's why Alex did what he did. I think there was other things going on that should not be going on. That should not be going on between a brother and a sister. And then I think that ultimately that's the reason why
Vapor?
Alex died, because Lori needed him gone.
Vapor? Take it back. I'm not from Alabama, so it doesn't offend me. He's trying to offend me. But
I'm sick of
Where's
Daybell and Reed. Okay, so that's a note. I have not paid attention to the Karen Reed case. Daybell's case, I have kept up with from day one, from the day that the news broke that those two kids were missing and that they didn't know where Lori was at. That's what, 2018, 2019? Way back in the day. And yesterday was the last day of her last trial. Unless she testifies against Melanie. And then there are going to be appeals, of course, because, we all know Lori is not going to go down without a fight. She's always got to have the last word.
I keep, excuse me, dang it. I keep thinking about that picture that Lauren used for her thumbnail of Lori.
Oh, I know. It was horrible. It was like the worst picture ever of Lori, and I loved it.
I would be so pissed if somebody got me that bad.
Scott, I hope your doctor's appointment turns out great.
Oh, yeah, me too.
The Karen Reed case, though, I just y'all know I tried with that case. I really did.
Well, the jury is, they only deliberated for an hour and a half, hour and 21 minutes today, and then they're not deliberating over the weekend. I don't even know.
They'll be back Monday then?
Yeah, but I mean, an hour and a half was plenty of time for them to just say not guilty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they still got to go through the evidence. They still got to look at. Can't just go in there and say, "Oh, not guilty."
Yeah, because if they come back too quickly, then the judge is going to be like, "Y'all need to go back."
You know what I mean? Look how fast they came back with the guilty verdict on Murdaugh. That was like 2 hours, less than 3 hours.
We all knew though.
Yeah, but they all knew he was guilty because of the money, the fraud, the money laundering.
It's same thing with Lori. If they would have literally just stood up and was like, just go ahead and pull us right now, we don't even need to go deliberate, they would have accepted a guilty verdict with Lori.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? It's
so
just
the first Karen Reed trial, I was still skeptical. I was thinking that he possibly did hit him, but just didn't remember hitting him, like it was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
But this trial, they had a police officer who said her tail light was more intact, and they had a video to prove it than how it was at the police station where they had busted the whole thing out. And then they had multiple doctors and that testified that there was no collision and that the injuries didn't match up. So now I've changed my whole mind, and I think she's.
Avery Gigi said hi.
Hi, Gigi.
I don't know.
I
tried, before the first trial, I tried to start reading through the court documents. I couldn't make it past the first few pages. It was just so much in just one page.
Yeah.
Of shit.
But the trial was good. Oh, there's another trial that's going on right now that's good.
Which one?
It's the coroner who.
Oh, Megan Jackson.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I started watching that one day before yesterday.
It starts out boring.
The courtroom, though, like the state and the defense, they just don't seem like they're organized. Like I don't know what it is, but it's like they don't, like, they're not handling business like what we're used to watching.
Yeah. They're more like nonchalant about everything. But when he was testifying today or yesterday, I don't remember. That was good and juicy.
Because yesterday, no, wait a minute, hold on. Was that today?
And she was sitting there, the defendant, she was sitting there just giving him all the looks. Like,
are you talking about the coroner dude, the guy that she was sleeping with?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. So I watched part of his testimony, and he started crying because they asked him like, why are you testifying and all this and that, and he was like, well, I want to give the family, the victim's family, peace, and all this, and then he starts crying, and then he said something was asked, and then he was like, and the defendant threatened to take my life, and he was crying about it. I was sitting there
Yeah.
like, dude,
Yeah.
please, like, you can tell it's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it where he was crying. It's I'm sorry, dude.
I mean, and she's just like cocking her head, looking at him like,
Oh, she's very
really?
arrogant.
Like,
She's
really?
you can tell she's very arrogant. It's just, I don't know. There's something about, I don't like how the courtroom and the prosecutor. There's something about her I don't like. I don't know what it is.
Well, you hadn't heard Hank Brennan's voice. Good God. In the Karen Reed trial, that man's voice will give you nightmares.
But it's just, I don't know. There's something about the prosecutor in the Megan Jackson case. I don't, I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm not saying that I don't like her. There's something about her. I don't know what it is.
Who?
The prosecutor in the Megan Jackson case.
Oh yeah, she just I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard to explain. There's just, I don't know. I can't say I don't like her, but I just don't like how the courtroom is. 9mm, happy birthday. The courtroom just doesn't seem like what we're used to seeing in these trials. All right, so y'all better wish 9mm happy birthday.
She doesn't want me to sing?
No, because she did say earlier, if Avery sings, I'm out. That was her very words. I can go back and find it.
Birthday 9mm. Yeah, no singing from Avery. I would try to get the baby, but she's in her own little world.
Happy birthday, 9mm. Even though I can't sing. Happy birthday.
That's a no. I will have to go back if I can tomorrow and try to catch up on the Diddy stuff.
I have had no interest in the Diddy trial at all.
I've tried to keep up with it, a little bit, just to see, like who the witnesses are and all this and that, but I haven't been in depth with it. And then who's the other? YNW Melly. I've got to see when because he got a retrial. And I want to keep up with that one too, because the first one, when that one witness got on the stand and she just basically called out the prosecution and saying that they intimidated her and all that. That shit was wild.
I wanted to tell you guys too before I forget that Kara, well, it's not Kernodle anymore. It's Northington, I believe, Northingham, something like that. Xana's mom, Xana Kernodle's mom, her GoFundMe is at almost 26,000. So she's gonna be able to attend the trial.
That is good. I'm glad she's gonna get to go. Because she deserves to be there, just like any of the rest of the families do.
Yeah.
Patsy Cline, how are you?
Ethan's parents.
Patsy, come up and sing happy birthday. She's the singer.
Parents were talking about going too.
Yeah, I remember when they were at the very beginning saying that they wasn't going to, just because they didn't want to give Brian the satisfaction of seeing them hurting and going through what they went through. But if they do go, I'm glad that there will be someone there for Ethan.
Yeah, that's what his mom said. They were thinking about going to support Ethan.
Right.
Will you drop the link for Patsy to come sing happy birthday to 9mm?
This woman, if she will come up and sing happy birthday, she sounds just like Patsy Cline. No shit. You would think that Patsy Cline was on Scarlett's panel.
I have sang with her.
Okay, well, you are not singing with her tonight. So, Patsy, if you would like to come up just so you could sing happy birthday to 9mm, if you would do that, that would be awesome. If you don't want to, that is okay as well.
I won't sing this.
Will mute.
I won't. Yeah, I will mute. But I just want you guys to know that when I had my channel, Patsy came up and we sang Patsy Cline songs together. Just so you know.
Well,
No, that's a no. No, you are perfectly fine. You haven't interrupted anything. Can we stream the new docs that's out in July? For the BK case, 9mm? That's. Let's see what she's talking about. I don't know what new docs that are out in July. No, we never stay on topic.
It's only June. How would
That's
how?
why I'm confused what she's talking about. Yes, out of
Oh,
4. So you're talking about the ones that came out in June and not July?
well, you know he goes to court on the 18th, right?
Yes, y'all have to remind me or I will forget. Because I would like to. What day is the 18th?
Let's
That
see.
is Wednesday.
I have an
It's Wednesday.
MRI that
It's
day.
Wednesday.
Dang it.
Okay, yeah. So it's Wednesday. There's
I
2
don't know what
hours.
time it is, but it's.
Okay, let me go to the dot site real quick because it should have the time on the case summary. Let's see. Yeah, Christy, it's a hearing. Let me. Okay, so that's on the motion to continue, which is not sealed, but the alternate perpetrators, which would be after, probably in the afternoon. That part of it's going to be sealed, but the motion to continue, I would like to stream that day,
Oh,
and it
she's talking
as.
about a documentary.
Oh wait, what?
She said there's a documentary coming out in July.
On Brian?
Yeah.
We might could do that in Discord. It won't let me come up on the panel without using my really, Patsy?
Oh, just change it, Patsy. Just click the little box on the avatar and then edit name.
Well, how are they going to come out with a new documentary? Like what? 9mm? Do you know what it's supposed to be about, or who is supposed to be in it?
How this is like what, 5 documentaries now?
Honestly, I've lost count.
Yeah. Because there was the one that Jason was in, and that one was what, on Fox, I think. And that
Okay.
was called In the Mind of a something.
I don't even remember, honestly. Wait, Hunter is featured, and so are Macy and Hunter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's interesting. Because, we haven't heard from Hunter or Macy.
I wonder if Ethan's mom has decided to go to the trial. She said
I
she was
just said that.
considering.
Yeah, that's what Betty Jo just
That's
said.
what we were just talking about. They
Oh,
were
I wasn't
talking about
listening.
they're thinking about attending it.
The meds done wore off Betty Jo.
Oh, I'm listening.
God help us, Avery.
I know.
Oh, Avery.
Bubbles.
Tell her, pay attention.
Metamom, Macy, and Hunter. It's actually Maisie, not Macy, but it's Hunter. Hunter and Maisie is Ethan's triplets.
Yep. No.
Oh my God, Bubbles! Was she busted out laughing, y'all?
I still haven't read her book either. What's it called? The Boy in Blue?
Yes.
Oh, I started a book club here in my town.
Candy.
What?
The baby has ate all my candy.
Oh.
I don't have any more Smarties. I don't have any more Well,
Always complaining about the baby,
I
and
don't have any more Mikes and Ikes.
always complaining on her, and she does nothing to you.
Can you call my stuff?
So
How dare you all?
she still didn't do anything wrong. So
Ate all my
I mean,
candy.
so
You don't need it anyhow, Betty Joe.
What?
You don't need the sugar.
it can't. Yeah, remember Betty Joe? You know, Scarlett, them energy drinks are bad for you. That candy's bad for you, Betty Joe.
Yep,
Yeah.
it
I'd
is.
rather have candy than energy drinks.
It's bad for you. So
Everything's bad for you, but
it don't matter. It's bad for you.
I still don't understand how I drank a Red Bull and it made me fall asleep. I don't get it.
It just has a reverse effect on you.
Makes no sense.
Okay, 9mm said it's one night in it's one night in Idaho by James Patterson.
Oh,
It's the
that's
one.
right. We did hear about that because it was they talked, was it on Dateline that they talked about it?
I don't know because I
Yep.
haven't watched the Dateline one.
And
Yeah.
I love James Patterson.
It's supposed to come out. I think they said like a week before the trial starts or something.
See, I thought it was a book.
Supposed to.
I thought it was a book coming out by James Patterson. I didn't know it was a documentary because usually he writes books. I have so many of his books.
Yeah, but they said it's supposed to come out like a week before the trial. They didn't actually say it was going to.
Yeah. He said it is, but I thought it was a book.
Okay, so I've got my note for the 18th for the hearing. It's at 12:30. So that would be 2:30 my time.
Yeah, because it'd be 3:30 my time.
Damn, so they're gonna start that late for a motion to continue?
I think, yeah, and then I think it's something after that, but it's sealed.
Yeah, the alternate perpetrators is going to be after that. That's what I'm saying. Why would they be starting at 12:30? Because you know a motion to continue is going to take forever. So why start at 12:30?
I have no idea.
And then the alternate perpetrator is going to take forever. So that, I mean, unless it turns into like a 2-day thing.
I don't know. All I know is they said that he has court on the 18th.
Yeah, he's got those two things because the motion to continue is not sealed, but the alternate perpetrators is sealed. And then he has July 30th, there's a hearing scheduled at 9 a.m. And then jury trials.
July 30th is for, they're supposed to start picking the jurors.
So they scheduled a hearing for that?
I guess they're supposed to have a hearing before, and then they'll start picking.
Start doing the jurors after that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just looked, and it's both. So James Patterson's book is releasing in July, and then Amazon Prime is releasing a docuseries on it, and they already have the trailer out.
That's crazy.
Where, on Prime?
Yeah, on Prime.
You know what, y'all? I just thought of something, Betty Joe.
What?
Big Brother starts July the 10th, right?
Yeah.
Brian Kohlberger's trial starts August 11th.
Yep. So what's going to happen is we're going to watch Brian Kohlberger during the day. We're going to watch Big Brother during the night.
But hold on. I have live feeds.
Well, we're going to watch that during the trial. Because, I'm going to have it on my TV, and then I can put,
Did you guys see the video that I posted in Discord like a week ago? I tagged both Scarlett and Betty Joe, and it is a contestant that was on Big Brother, and she was killed, and then the coroner did things to her body.
Wait, which
Yeah.
who was
I
it?
see.
Because I didn't see it.
Yeah, I posted. Let me go.
It was back. I can't remember
It
what.
was a girl that was. She was kicked off for being too boring.
Kicked off for being too bored. Well, hell, that's a lot of people that's boring on there. But I don't
Yeah,
remember one being
I
kicked
can't
off.
remember what season it was.
let me find it.
Okay. Scarlet T'Challa. Christy, do you understand my level of fan club that I have for Big Brother? Seriously?
Who's Vapor talking about? Nobody cares.
He's talking about the Big Brother thing.
Well, he better get over himself.
That's what I'm saying because
I've not missed a season yet.
I have not either. I have not missed a season of that or Survivor.
Well, I don't watch Survivor. I can't get
Oh,
into.
I love Survivor.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have BK's trial on my TV. I'm going to turn to baby's TV because hers moves. It's on the wall, but it moves.
Mhm.
And I'm going to have the Big Brother feed on that TV.
Yeah, because y'all, I just cannot watch just the episodes of Big Brother. I need to know what's going on behind the scenes because the stuff that goes on behind the scenes on the live feeds,
It's good.
yeah, and they don't show all that on the
They don't.
episodes.
No, they don't.
Okay, I put it in the back chat. Her name is Jasmine Fiore. She was a model.
Yeah, and I don't remember what season she was on.
Let me see if I remember her. And she was on Big Brother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I can't remember what season.
I don't remember her.
Don't you eat them all because you'll get a bellyache.
Okay, so she was on the VH1 reality show I Love Money 3, which was filmed in Mexico. Where does it say she was on Big Brother?
I think it was Celebrity Big Brother that she was
Yeah,
on.
but I watched what was it, 3 or 4 seasons of those too.
It said that she was on Big Brother, but I can't remember.
Let me look her up because I don't remember her. Okay, it says she was not on Big Brother. She was a model who was murdered in 2009 by her husband Ryan Jenkins, a former reality TV contestant.
Oh, so she wasn't Brother.
Oh, okay. So there is a different person named Jasmine Davis who was a house guest on Big Brother 24. So wait, who is Jasmine? Let me go
On
look
Big
up
Brother
Jasmine.
24, you remember who Jasmine is.
What season of Big Brother are we on this now?
20.
6?
Yeah, because 25 just happened. Yeah, it's Big Brother 26.
Oh, she was on there the year that Taylor won it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Her and Turner and all the okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to do a new thing in Discord also for the new season of
There's
Big
something
Brother.
weird about contestants who were on Big Brother dying. There's like a long list of them who have died.
From Big Brother?
Yep. Yeah. Type in Google Big Brother contestants who
Well,
have died.
from like old age and being sick.
It's crazy how many there are.
Well, I don't go looking up that. So
Well, it's because I was trying to find that girl.
Oh, she wasn't on it.
it was the wrong.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have the wrong one.
it was the
Yeah,
wrong Jasmine.
Oh,
yeah, that one. She wasn't on Big Brother.
but there. Oh, it says she is a producer for Big Brother. Okay, but there was one. I posted the video in Discord, and she was a contestant because it said that she was kicked off for being too boring.
They don't kick them off for being boring.
Well, let me go
No,
look at this.
they have to get voted off.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Or,
she got voted off for
or
being
But it says though that there was a Jasmine. What did I say that girl's last name was? Betty
Davis.
Jo. Jasmine Davis, who was on a couple of years ago.
Yeah, she was on.
and
She was on 20.
was she murdered?
No.
Oh,
But
well,
the girl that you sent, whenever I looked her name up and to see if she was on Big Brother, it says she was not on Big Brother.
okay, well then there's another one, and because she was murdered, and then the coroner did something to her. She was mutilated or something. Let me go find it.
Okay.
They ain't even put the list out yet on who's going to be in there.
Oh, the house guests. Now they won't do that till like a week before, which I can't wait till that comes out, and then I need to see the inside of the house, and then that way I can make my predictions on who's going to win.
Did you see the thing? I think I sent it to you in a message. Did you see where it says top secret?
Wait, you sent it to me in a message?
I might have, or I just might have posted it in Discord where it says Big Brother top secret.
Oh, wait. No, you didn't send it to me.
I must have put it in Discord where it said top secret. It's like, what is it, the names that are top secret?
Oh. Wait. Yeah, I need to do a new Big Brother. We're on season 27 this year.
I don't know what season we're on.
Yeah, it's because last year was 26.
Yeah. I knew it was something 26, 25. I don't know. I just watch it.
Yeah, well, I am putting the new channel in the chat, Big Brother 27. I'm ahead of time, y'all, but okay. They must have just stopped the
Well,
comments.
really, you're not because we only got what?
I don't know. I haven't even counted the days down. I mean, we got less than a month.
I mean, yeah, because today's what, the 12th, the 13th?
It's the
Well, the
14th now.
So we ain't got long.
Yeah, we got less than 30 days, girl.
Yeah. So really, it's not too early to make it.
So all I know is I'm gonna have to multitask some shit around or something so I can hear the live feeds and Brian Kohlberger's trial when it starts. So I can keep it with both of them. Vapor, who are you? Just hush.
Nobody's paying what attention anyway.
He don't know what he's talking about.
We pay attention all the time. That's how we know you're being a smart aleck, Vapor.
Yeah.
Don't make me get the baby, Vapor.
This under Scarlett's family. I'm just moving shit around, though. Okay. And let me see this. No, that's not either. Well, shit. Avery needs a. Where the hell did Avery go?
She probably threw herself off looking for something.
I just realized she wasn't on the panel.
Can't say nothing because I did it to myself when I moved my phone. So I can't really say
Well,
nothing.
she's not in the chat either. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, there she is. Where the hell did you go?
I threw myself off, but I found the video. I just posted it in the back chat, and I think I had it. I think it's a man that was.
Oh,
I'm confused.
hold on.
Sally said her battery died.
No, I'm actually. I have I have a battery.
Okay, let me look this up. In fact, let me play it. Oh, come on, damn it. This must be an old Big Brother.
What's his name?
It says Oksana, but I'm trying to see if that's who the contestant was. Are you sure this isn't a Big Brother from a different country?
I have. Oh, I didn't know they have them in different countries.
Oh,
Yeah.
girl, yes, they got UK, they got Canada.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. It just said Big Brother contestant, so I don't know.
Yeah, they have them in the UK. They have them.
Oh,
They have one in Australia.
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think this is one from, I guess this is
We
Russia.
watched the Big Brother. I mean, I've watched the Big Brother Canada,
Oh, that one's awesome.
and I watched the Big Brother Australia. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah, I never watched that one. I watched all the Canada ones and the UK ones I've watched.
Yeah, I watched the UK ones too.
I think this one is from that Avery posted. I think this is a Russian one.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, there's different ones. They got different ones. Ever since Big Brother started here in the U.S., they started doing them in
Yeah, in different
other
countries.
countries.
That's what they did, like with American Idol, but they changed the names and then they started
Mhm.
having them in everywhere. Yeah. Oh, me, oh my, I'm getting tired.
I am too. I got to go eat something and then go to bed.
Ugh.
Well, I'm gonna jump down.
Okay, well, thank you for coming up.
Yep, it was
All
fun.
right.
I had a blast.
Yep. I'm going down too. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna be out as soon as I hit that pillow.
I'm telling you, you exerted all of your energy in the first 5 minutes of the live.
Yep.
You should
And
have seen me all day long.
and your brain was getting no oxygen because you wasn't breathing when you were
The right
talking.
look, the right side of my jaw hurts. That's how much I've talked over the past few days from these damn pills.
Child, you know, I'm gonna call your doctor and be like, nope, you don't need no more of them. Meta mom, have a good night.
But I feel good though. You know,
Well, they're
like
probably helping you though. Like
yeah, they
whatever you had going on that you needed them, it's helping you.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, my head was hurting really bad, um, and then my voice was like it was shaking so bad. It was just yeah.
I mean,
So
you were talking very clearly tonight.
yeah.
A little on the fast side, but
Yeah.
you was clear.
All right, I'm going down. Good night, y'all. I love you.
All
Good
right,
night.
love you. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. I'm going to.
Okay, tell Bubbles we said good night and thank you
Say
for
good night.
coming up.
She's got candy in her mouth. She ain't gonna say nothing. All right. Okay. Well, say it. Say. Well, say it again. Hurry up. Oh my God. All right.
You done made that baby upset, Betty Joe.
Got candy in her mouth.
Poor thing.
All right. I'm going.
All right, have a good night.
All right.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here as well, so I can go eat and try to go to bed. I got to get up at damn 3 o'clock in the morning. So anyway, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I love you all. And I will talk to y'all. I will be back tomorrow night. It's not Sunday night.